Alex Jones is out $1 billion in what turns out to be the largest defamation lawsuit in human history. His claim at the time, almost 10 years ago now, was that Sandy Hook was a conspiracy, even going so far as to claim one of the parents was a crisis actor. For these and other words, he's being sued by the parents of the children. Now that lawsuit has bubbled from 100 million to 1,000 million, a billion. Today it's 2.7 trillion, so more than the GDP of many countries. The damages in this case come from the grief that he caused to parents, which nobody can deny. There's also a claim that he profited from the tragedy in the growth of his show InfoWars and from things like merch sales. Merch somehow profited $1 billion. You guys are so crazy. Clearly, he's being made an example of.
By the grace of God, sometimes bad things happen to Alex Jones.
Whether the verdict is he pay $1 billion or $2.75 trillion doesn't really make any difference. He can't pay that much money. It really is almost as if what Alex Jones said was worse than the trigger being pulled. Of course, what he said was terrible and he should be held accountable, but he should not be made an example of. Nobody in our society should be made an example of.
And I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbors.
That's not going to do anything to make a school shooting less likely. We're putting a legal precedent out there that words can equal billions to trillions of dollars of damages. It's toxic, and you can see it in people's reactions.
I'd be just as happy to stand here and grin.
Look, I'm no defender of Alex Jones. I've never seen his show.
You're a fake and a fraud.
To me, the verdict in the Alex Jones case is a poor judgment for two reasons. First, it encourages a kind of retributive justice, using public shame, humiliation, and exile as tools for enforcement. There's a reason we don't pillory people in public anymore. Nobody's throwing tomatoes at the guy in the stockade at the town square because we've moved on. We have a more evolved society. Second, it sets a terrible precedent for free speech, that words can cause incalculable damage. Unlimited damage, billions, trillions of dollars of damage, such that the words said about a tragedy could be worse than the tragedy itself. But what do you guys think? In the case of Alex Jones, does the punishment fit the crime? Leave a comment.
What is my problem?
Bye.